Hey guys, so this video is on buying items from the marketplace to use in processing. So a question I get asked a lot is, hey Lighthouse, I've got my worker empire set up and they're bringing in resources, but I can only process for an hour or two at a time before I use them all up, and then I have to wait another day for my workers to bring in enough resources. What do I do now? So, while having a strong worker empire to bring in as many resources as possible is something you want to do, it'll give you a lot of passive income, it'll make you a lot of money. The way to continuously process before you've got a perfect artisan worker empire set up, and even once you do, if you process enough, is to simply buy items off the marketplace. It is actually quite profitable to buy items off the marketplace and process them into steel or plywood or ingots and then sell them back in the marketplace. If I go to my listings here, you can see I've got a ton of steel. And steel, I register at about 7,800 usually. Sometimes a bit more, sometimes a bit less. And this means that when I receive steel, I receive a ton of money. Like if I press receive all, you can look at my storage here. And for 30 stacks of steel, I got about 100 million. So the math is pretty simple. You can do it yourself, but basically for steel, so I won't go over other items such as plywood, but for steel, so if I buy a stack of coal here, and then I go look at iron, so iron, so I'm going to try and lag like crazy now. So you got iron ore. So a little bit on both of them, even though there's like two of them. And you can see iron ore has a maximum and minimum price of 657 silvers. The minimum price is actually 500, but we'll assume just maximum price. So it takes, on average, a 5 to 2.5 ratio of iron ore put into melted iron shards output. So input 5 iron or 10 iron ore, output 5 melted iron shards. And then you want to use melted iron shards with coal, and you'll have the same ratio, but this time with 2 items. So you'll want 10 melted iron shards and 10 coal to create 5 steel, or 2 to 1, if it's a little easier to do like that. What this means is because it's 2 to 1 each time, you need 4 iron ore, because you need 2 iron ore per iron shard. You need 4 iron ore per steel. So 4 iron ore to 2 iron shards, 2 iron shards to 1 piece of steel. Which means you multiply that iron ore price, 657, by 4, which gives you about 2,600. And then you need 2 coal for 1 steel. So 2,600 plus about 2,300. You're looking at about 4,900, maybe 4,950, if you want to round up a bit. So 4,950 silver to make a thing of steel, but then you get to sell the thing of steel for 7,800. And then, of course, you have to take off the marketplace tax. So the marketplace tax at 7,800, if you're running a value pack, is 780, 370. It's about 1,150. So 1,150 off of 7,800 is 6650, something like that. And that's still about 1,700 silver more per steel that you create than you were earning, than you spent rather. So 1,700 silver per steel, you can do thousands of steel a day. Like even if you do 2 loads of iron and then 1 load of steel per day, 3 loads per day. Personally, I end up with about 5,000 in my inventory afterwards. So 5,000 steel, you're looking at a good amount of silver there, about 8.5 to 9 million silver. And it only gets bigger with any worker empire input whatsoever, because now you're processing the iron and coal that your workers bring in, and that will earn you more money because you don't have to sell it in the marketplace, as well as any other little miscellaneous inputs that you get. So it's pretty good to just do it by yourself, to buy the items off the marketplace and turn them into materials. You don't need to worry about losing money. You will still gain very good money every day just by buying items off the marketplace and then selling them back. If you really want to test this for yourself, just go to somewhere where you don't have any workers putting items into the storage. Buy yourself a bunch of items. So maybe buy yourself like 10,000 iron, 5,000 coal. Process it all into steel. Take a quick look at the price. So like if I went over to Kaplan here, take a good look at the marketplace value before and then the marketplace value after you process it. You will see that it's clearly gone up by a significant amount. So anyways, all that is to say, it is profitable to buy items off the marketplace. So iron, ore, coal, timber, all of that. Process it and then sell it back to the marketplace. You will earn money. You'll earn very good money. You don't need to worry about losing like 70 or 80% of the profits. You're only losing a small amount, and sell it right back and earn tons of money. Of course, if you don't want to do any of that, fishing is still a perfectly viable option. But for those of you that bought your processing outfit, bought your weight, and want to use it, and that guy is standing in midair, okay, that's interesting. Buying items off the marketplace is a perfectly valid way to process and earn money in Black Desert. Hey, totally AFK. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked it. Subscribe if you did, and have a good one.